we can actually live a complete full life in 24 hours. At the beginning of the year, all of us rush and scamper to make what we call the New Year resolution. But have you asked yourself, what is your New Day resolution? And the key lesson for us is this. Welcome to Inspire Ditunje. Today, I'm going to be talking to us about the 24 hours life. What do I mean by the 24-hour life? The cycle of a day is 24 hours. But my postulation is the fact that life should actually be measured in days rather than in weeks or months or years. The 24-hour life is actually a complete cycle. We can actually live a complete, full life in 24 hours. You know, most of the time we tell ourselves that, oh, I don't have time. But I've done an analysis and I've found out that the 24 hours that we have in a day is actually more than enough. So what I've discovered is that even as the 24 hours is, a lot of us have less than actually 30% productive time in a day. If you think that sounds outlandish, take a note for a week. Write down every single thing you do with your time in a day and take note of it for 1 week. And then highlight the things that are actually geared towards your dream and your vision. Highlight the things that are actually moving you towards where you want to be in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years of your life. And tell me how many percentage of productive time you have in a day. In fact, let's take this as an exercise. I want each and every one of us to do this. So under this post, comment how many hour productive time you have in a day, in your 24 hours. So the reality is that if you divide your 24 hours and it's easily dividable into 888, let us say you sleep for 8 hours because rest is really, really important. Sleep is really, really important. So you take that 8 hours and you sleep. You still have 16 hours left. Now, let us take it that you are someone that is doing 8 to 5 to be able to make money. Your 8 to 5 is about another 8 hours. So that's the second 8 hours. So it means that you have another 8 hours left. Have you ever asked yourself, what do you do with these 8 hours that remains? One thing that I've understood or that I've been able to discover is that if we can take as little as 3 hours in a day dedicatedly to pursue our dream, our goal, or a vision that we set for ourselves, and we do it consistently, you will achieve whatever you want to be. In fact, as a matter of fact, if you do that, you will become more successful than 80% of your colleagues or anybody. Just 3 hours in a day and say, this is my 3 hours, non-negotiable. And then break it down into reading time, meditation time, planning time, working time, and then whatever you want to do. I'm telling you that the 24 hours that we have is actually way more than enough. Remember, it is this same 24 hours that Elon Musk has. It is this same 24 hours that Jeff Bezos has. It is this same 24 hours that everybody, Dangote, that they have made themselves to become successful. Nobody have more than that 24 hours. One thing that I've also discovered is that the 24 hours, actually, it's a complete cycle. So at the beginning of a new day, everything starts afresh. And the key lesson for us is this: to start measuring our life in days rather than in years. At the beginning of the year, all of us rush and scamper to make what we call the New Year resolution. But have you asked yourself, what is your New Day resolution? Today is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. What's your resolution? What have you resolved to do today? What have you resolved to do tomorrow towards the realization of your goal? Stop measuring in months, stop measuring in years, but make each day count. Now, by the time you make each day count, what you then do to follow up with it is that you then compound it. As you have done it in day one, then you scale it up to 7 days, to 30 days, to 100 days, to 365 days. And the good thing that you can also learn from it is this. If you fall short today and you do not meet the mark, and some things that you set for yourself, you do not achieve them, don't be too hard on yourself. Tomorrow is another day. Forget what has happened today and start it afresh. And make sure you follow through with your new day resolution. And then it will also help you also that if you, whatever you have success today, you can't sit on it. Then all you're going to think of is, how do I scale this up? How do I take it up the next day? Let us learn to live a life on a 24-hour cycle. It is important. And that 24-hour is sufficient if you plan it well. I've challenged you that just take 3 hours to be working towards your dream, towards your goal. Whatever goal you set for yourself, give it 3 hours. And that 3 hours might not even be at once. Take 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon, and 1 hour in the night. Or if you can have it at once, do it and just make sure that you've done this thing. But I can assure you, if you consistently give in that 3 hours to say, I want to pursue my dream, at the end of 90 days, for instance, you would have achieved something. And at the end of 365 days, you would have achieved something significant. Everything starts from the mind. What kind of mindset do you have? What kind of mindset are you building? Who do you surround yourself with? Are they people that are dragging you back, or people that are helping you and propelling you towards the realization of the goal? Are they people that are helping you to waste your time? A lot of us, the little time that we have, we spend it in front of the TV and watch movies, the latest movie. You want to binge watch this movie throughout the weekend. Yeah, it's good. And you can still even have time for that as long as you do the things you want to do and have proper planning. Don't forget, you can if you think you can. Follow me on this channel, like, share, and comment.